Welcome back to TechnoSearch in YouTube channel. So we had a news previously where Windows 11 had a beta feature where it was called personal lighting, which had all of the lighting softwares all in one, and basically it's just going to get real because this month there is a beta, like the official beta. If you're in the insider program, you will get it like all the lighting accessories and stuff, and they are going to call it dynamic lighting, and it will rely on third-party apps integration, and yeah, with dynamic lighting. And also the weird thing is like Windows will natively support now TAR, 7-zip, RAR, ZZ, every other format. So basically 7-zip and your WinRAR has gone out of commission as of now because Windows will natively support it. So yeah, next up we have some bad news. Like we know like the RTX 4090 connectors were breaking, and now 16-pin connector are also melting on RTX 4090. It comes from Reddit, and the user said that the cable was 100% totally inserted and he could hear the pin clicking, and suddenly the 4090 crashed. And when he found out that the card was not burned but the cable was burned a bit, and card when he replaced the cable, the 4090 started working properly. So basically it might be the case like the cable is destroying itself on its own, like getting out a bit. We still don't know, maybe Nvidia should look into it. But another user also had the same story. So yeah, F Founder Edition FE is burning itself up, and yeah, it looks bad. Moving on, we have some bad news regarding RTX 4060 Ti, and it's bad because 4060 Ti was launched in Germany at 439 euros, and on its launch day it was down by 20 euros, which was 419 euros in Mind Factory. So yeah, it drops down on its launch day itself, and also in Japan it's not that good because in Kyoto or in the shopping district there was only one person who went to buy the car of 4060 Ti when it's launched, which is bad. And also out of 20 cards in Europe, only 5 of them sold. So basically if the retailer manufacturer said out of 20 in stock, only 5 have been sold so far on the launch day, which is literally bad. So yeah, and if the thing turns out to be true, like because Nvidia had its investment financial call, and it looks bad because in the financial call they had, from the gaming revenue they had 34% drop, while that of AI and machine learning they had increase of 14%, 14 to 18% over year. So basically they might be going AI route, 14 up year on year by 14%, which is bad because in data center, because they might just move on to AI. Diversification is nice, but they didn't talk about gaming at all. They just talked about AI and stuff, which looks bad. But let's just see what happens. Time will always tell what happens. But yeah, it looks bad for gamers. Like Nvidia is kind of teaching and gamers. And the next story is regarding AMD and their FSR 3.0. And someone has got the source code, kind of a source code, where it says it has a ratio of 4, and the frame generation ratio of 4. And this is interesting because Nvidia has a frame generation ratio of 3, and which simply means out of one fake frame it will create 6 real frames, which is truly insane. So basically it's going to create 0 to 15 frames using AI, and it will be having 6 real frames out of, and only one fake frame in it if it's generated. So FSR 3 is looking pretty intense compared to DLSS 3. And also FSR 3 will only be supported not by Nvidia, but this tech is only be supported by AMD's, which is a weird thing to see. But the frame generation ratio is set for 4, and it will generate more frames compared to DLSS implementation of frame generation, which is set at 3 AI frames. Maybe they are setting 4 generation frames or 5 generation frames on Hopper in the next generation, but right now AMD implementation looks better. So yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about all of the news going on? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll meet you in the next one.